Greetings, Star Wars Nation, and welcome to World Reviews. And today we're going to be discussing the new episodes from Forces of Destiny that dropped sometime last week. We're going to talk about them from our least to our favorite. So sit down, buckle up, and hit that hyperdrive because World Review starts now. Alright, boys and girls, my name is Ro, and before we begin reviewing these episodes of Forces of Destiny, just letting you guys know that this comes with some spoilers, so you have been warned. And number 7 is the episode titled Porgs, and we see Chewbacca with the Porgs trying to negotiate as the Porgs has stolen a piece of the Millennium Falcon, something that the Millennium Falcon needs, and I guess Chewie's trying to get it back. But the Porgs have used it to build their little nest for their little baby Porgs, which are kind of cute. And Chewie must retrieve something from the trees to make their nest, which eventually he does, and the Porgs get back their piece of equipment that they stole from the Millennium Falcon. And number 6 is Chopper and friends, as we see Hera trying to fight off the Empire. And there's really not much time for the Ghost Crew to get on board. But luckily, I guess, Chopper befriends these two little Ewoks and they help Hera in the guns to shoot down the Empire. Number 5 is Monster Misunderstanding, as we see this huge monster attacking this base. The guards can't figure out what's going on with this monster, but as Padme gets there, we find out that these poachers have gotten, this monster's baby, and she eventually, frees the baby, reunites the baby with its mother. Number 4 is Perilous Pursuit, and this is something that was shot for The Force Awakens. I believe you can find it in the deleted scenes. Not all the CGI is completed while you're watching the scene, but I guess Disney decided to borrow this and put it here in Forces of Destiny. And we see Finn and Rey being chased by the First Order and just how they work together as a team. So it's nice for younger audiences to see that there is a chemistry or teamwork between Finn and Rey beyond what we see in the movies. Number 3 is Art History, and this is where we find ourselves with Sabine and her brother in Mandalore, and how the Empire has taken over this statue that means a lot not only for the Mandalorian culture but also to Sabine. And we find a little bit of a history who this Mandalorian ruler was. And it's kind of nice to see the brother and sister teaming up together to take down the Empire. Number 2 is Traps and Tribulations, and this is where we see Luke and Leia working together alongside with the Ewoks to take down these huge monsters. And it takes us back to Return of the Jedi, when the Ewoks fight the Empire and they had these traps and they were well prepared. And I know there were people kind of complaining or in a way saying it was a plot hole, that how come these little teddy bears were well prepared to fight battle against the Empire. They weren't really getting prepared to fight the Empire. They had all those traps to take these huge monsters, and we finally get to see them here in Forces of Destiny. And Luke gets in a little bit of a trouble and Leia helps him out. He throws his lightsaber, and that's my favorite part. She catches us, uses the lightsaber to cut Luke down. And at the end, Luke makes a joke about telling Leia, can I have my lightsaber back? And she does, and they laugh. And it's the voice of Mark Hamill here. And I know I wished it would have been, Carrie Fisher voicing her voice for this character. But overall, it's a nice episode seeing brother and sister, working together, having a dynamic as twins, as Force users. So I really think it's well fitting for number 2, and you will really enjoy this episode. And number 1 is Disarming Lesson, because we have Ahsoka teaching Ezra that even though the lightsaber, it's a powerful weapon, it does make you powerful, that he must not solely focus on the lightsaber. He must also focus in honing his skills through the Force, but he must guide himself through the Force to find his lightsaber. And you see I guess him and Ezra in a way doing their training and seeing this Jedi, I'm not gonna say master because she wasn't a Jedi master, but she was a full Jedi Knight. Seeing this Jedi Knight teaching this young Padawan, more beyond what Kanan has been teaching Ezra. And so it is nice to see, Ahsoka still come back in these little episodes of Force of Destiny. There's no question without a doubt, she's my favorite character of all the Star Wars universe. So it's nice to see her, becoming more than just a student, but also being a teacher in the Force. So that's why this is my number one episode. When it comes to Forces of Destiny, I know that a lot of the episodes are targeted for younger audiences, and they're very kidsy and, very, I guess, innocent, and sometimes people just don't find the point to them. But here and there, a lot of these episodes surprise you, and they do expand the lore of Star Wars, just like this episode of Ahsoka and Ezra. And so when it comes to those episodes, I really get excited to see, what more can they give us beyond what they showed us in the Rebels shows or in the movies or in the comic books. So, I gotta say that the little nuggets of, Star Wars lore that, Lucasfilm or Disney gives us, I get excited. So I hope you guys get to watch the full length of these, episodes in the Disney Channel, the YouTube Disney Channel. I hope for more season 3. But what did you guys think about these episodes of Force of Destiny? Do you agree or not agree with my picks? Comment below, let us know. And don't forget to ring that little notification bell, guys. This helps me a lot, so you guys can know when more uploads of Raw Reviews episodes are gonna be in this channel. So with that, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And like always, can't wait to guys have you back here at Raw Reviews.